Now I'm going to make another copy, and this time I'm going to use this as a lift door. Now we don't, at this release of MicroGDS 2010, we don't actually have double doors available. They will be coming, they're on the list of things to do, but they're currently not available. But we can simulate the double door that we'd need for a lift shaft, and the way we do that is we set the properties to have a double door, single swing. We're going to have an overall width of 1200 millimeters, and we're going to set the door swing angles to 0 degrees for the plan view and 0 degrees for the perspective view, and we're going to do that for both panels. Okay, close the properties window, and now we've got a fair facsimile of a lift door. We'll restore the perspective view, and we'll go to our window editor, and let's make the layer that we've finished with now hittable. Let's make the higher level internal walls hittable, and because we're going to need to interact with them, we'll make them owned so that any doors that we place will correctly make their openings, and we'll bring in the doors layer from our existing layer list. Let's just change the colour and double click to make that editable and current. We don't need too many doors for the upper level, so it won't take us long to place them, but if we zoom in and if we move the axes and snap onto the bottom of the walls, it's just going to make it a little bit easier when we are copying these doors around. They're not going to be snapping down to this lower level floor all the time. So let's start with another double door in this partition here, and in fact we're going to place double doors in all three of these partitions. So we use the command again, object new, remembers the name we used previously, hook point's not important, and we open the properties window, set the object style to door, operation to double door single swing, and the width to 1800. Close that, and we can now move that door into position on this partition, and we can copy it. And again, if we just adjust the view, we can copy that one again. So they're all three are in line. Okay. It's probably a little bit confusing that there isn't a floor there at the moment, but we're going to demonstrate that in a later video. And I think probably one more copy of the double door across here. It fits into that corner. And I think that's it for the double doors, so the rest of them are single door. So let's copy this one across to the corner here. Actually it'll be closer to this corner, it's the upper level, and Control Q will change it to a single door, swing right, and the width of 900. Okay, so we position that a little bit further along here. We can copy that then to two other locations, I think. So let's say we want one, and let's make it 180 degrees, we need one here, and finally we need one over here, and that one wants to be single swing left. Okay. Again, the precise position is not important. We can adjust that as we need to when we've got the rest of the objects in place. And the one final one we need, of course, is the door into the lift shaft. Now again, we can either copy an existing door and edit it, or we can create a new one from scratch. But let's copy this one here. I think that's probably a reasonable one to work with. Just place it in the wall, and let's edit the properties. So the width is 1200 and the opening is 0, and the opening angle for the other panel is also going to be 0. Okay. We just need to position that. Let's do a move. And the two doors should now line up. Okay, that's it for our doors.